Have you ever seen someone walk into a room with bedhead, holding a coffee the size of their face, and thought, they must be having a day? Or maybe your friend doesn't answer their phone and you're like, she might be ghosting me, or she might just be asleep again. If that sounds familiar, you're already speculating, and today we're diving into the grammar behind it. Modal verbs for speculation and deduction, aka how to sound smart when you're guessing. And hey, if you're one of those 90 people watching this who haven't subscribed yet, why? If you like learning English without the boring textbook vibes, hit that subscribe button. I promise your grandma will thank you. Let's go. So, what's the difference between speculation and deduction? Speculation is when you're guessing. You're not sure, but you've got a theory. Deduction is when you're putting clues together and saying, aha, this must be true. We use modal verbs, adjectives, and adverbs to express how sure or unsure we are. And the cool part? Native speakers do this all the time. And you can too. All right, Sherlock. Let's talk grammar. Number 1, must plus base verb. Use this when you're 99% sure something is true. For example, she must be exhausted. She's yawning every 5 seconds. Or, that must be an electric car. It isn't making any noise at all. Number 2. Use might, may or could plus base verb when something is possible but you're not sure. 50 to 70% certainty. He isn't answering his phone. He might be in a meeting. They're running late. They may be stuck in traffic. I haven't seen the sales manager today. She could be off sick. Number 3. Use can't plus base verb when you are 100% sure something is not true. Let's have a look at an example. He can't be the manager. He just started yesterday. She can't be serious, right? Now let's move on to discussing modal verbs for past speculation. Here's the structure. Modal verb plus have plus past participle. Number 1, use must have plus past participle when you're almost certain something happened. For example, they must have seen him. He was standing right in front of them. So you are 99% sure that they saw him. Number 2, use might have, may have, or could have plus past participle for speculating about the past when you're around 50 to 70% certain that something has happened. An example, the keys of the store cupboard have disappeared. Do you think someone may have taken them? Number 3, use can't have plus past participle when you're sure it didn't happen. She can't have sent the file. I've checked everywhere. They can't have finished already. It's only been 10 minutes. And here's the deal. After a modal verb, you can either use the base form of the verb, that is the infinitive without to, or the continuous infinitive, to be doing something. So let's take a closer look at when to use each one. The infinitive form, to do, to go, after a modal verb, is used to express general actions or states that can happen in the present or future. He must go to the meeting. Remember, the infinitive is used without to, after a modal verb. In this case, we're describing a general action in the present or future. They might forget about the deadline. A possibility in the present or future. The continuous infinitive that is to be going, to be doing, for example, is used when describing actions that are in progress at the moment of speculation or deduction. She must be going to the meeting right now, an ongoing action happening at the moment of speaking. They might be forgetting the deadline as we speak, a possible ongoing action happening right now. So the key difference is that the continuous infinitive indicates an ongoing action in the present or future, while the infinitive is more general and refers to a simple action or state. And here's the thing, sometimes you don't need modal verbs. You can just say how sure you are using adjectives such as bound to, sure to, or likely to. Now let's take a closer look at them. Number 1, we use to be bound to or to be sure to plus infinitive to say that we think something is certain to be true or extremely likely to happen. Bound and sure suggests a very high level of certainty, close to 90 or 100%. It's bound to rain today. That means you're very sure it will rain. Or it's sure to be expensive. So I'm 95% certain that, almost 100% certain that it'll be expensive. Number 2, likely and unlikely are also adjectives, not adverbs. We can use subject plus be likely or unlikely plus to infinitive or likely, unlikely plus that clause. And it suggests a probability of around 70%, so it's a strong possibility but not an absolute certainty. For example, it's likely that he forgot to call. That means that there is a high chance but not absolute certainty. Another example, it is certain that she knows the answer. It is likely that he forgot. It's unlikely that she'll be on time. And last but not least, there are also some adverbs you can use to express a degree of certainty. They are definitely, certainly, probably, possibly, and surely. The structure is the following: subject plus adverb plus verb, or put the adverb between the auxiliary and main verb. Examples: she definitely knows the answer, 100% certainty. He certainly forgot again. They probably left already, 70% certainty. She possibly misunderstood, 50% certainty. He surely didn't mean that, right? 80% certainty. And there you have it. Guessing and figuring things out are essential skills in everyday English, whether you're sure about something or just taking a wild guess. And here's the game changer. You can use both modals and adjectives or adverbs to show just how certain or uncertain you are. Whether you're making an educated guess or piecing together clues, these tools will help you sound sharp, confident, and, well, a little bit genius. Here's the best part. Next time you want to say maybe, probably, or I'm sure, you can effortlessly swap in modals, adjectives, and adverbs to express exactly how certain you are. It's all about sounding more fluent and natural. And since you've made it this far, you're already on your way to sounding like a native speaker. Now go ahead and start using these phrases to nail your next conversation. If you like this lesson, you're gonna love my video on conditionals because, let's be real, if you want to master English, then you need to get those right. Or maybe you're in the mood for some colorful expressions. Check out 25 English idioms about feelings and emotions, because saying I'm sad is just too basic when you can say I'm down in the dumps. And if you're aiming for success, who isn't, my video on 20 English idioms about success will have you hitting the jackpot in no time. That's it for today. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. already. Seriously, what are you waiting for? Stay awesome, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.